I just realized we were not recording our audio. So let's start this over. Greetings. How art thou, darling? I am the Empathetic Nihilist. This is the Midnight Bulleteer Podcast, and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the girlies who don't want to start families, the girlies who are like, I don't want kids. And everyone is in uproar about the fact that the girls are saying they don't want kids. And that they don't want to be married, and that they're not interested in starting families. And you have women who are saying this not only in their 20s, but 30s, 40s, 50s. There are women across all ages who are saying this, from the rooftops, that y'all have normalized, these aspects of womanhood that are not, how should I put it? There are certain aspects of societal norms that not everyone agrees with, right? But when it comes to like babies and it comes to like procreation and reproduction, people get in such an uproar because it's almost like this, like it's your duty though. It's your duty to be a sperm bank or an egg donor. It's your duty to be inseminated. It's your duty. Like, what do you mean you don't want to have children? What do you mean you don't want to be a mother? What do you mean you don't want to be a dad? Like, because it's not just women saying this. It's some men saying this too. Like, it's some men saying, like, fuck that shit. I ain't interested. You know what I mean? And that's okay to me, in my opinion. Because we are in this generation, or at least where, like, as far as information, like I said, there's women and men who are saying this across all age groups, but we're in a generation of information and technology where we're coming to be aware of so many things at such a fast rate that people are making financial, personal life decisions based on the information that is coming out at such a fast rate. Whether it holds weight and credibility is up to, that particular source of information. And it's up to that person to do their research, right? But I just think it's an interesting conversation. And I saw this TikTok, this woman had posted, I think it was a TikTok. I saw it on Facebook. I don't have a TikTok. I've never had a TikTok account. But she was basically responding to all the backlash that all the girls were getting for saying that they didn't want kids and that they didn't want to start families. And she's a mom herself. And she was basically like, y'all have glamorized motherhood. Y'all have glamorized parts of being a woman, being a girl boss, soft life and all these different things. And a lot of these moms are coming out, especially when you see those TikToks and those posts of women saying like, I'm tired, I'm a mom and I'm tired. Like,
No, I am not giving you a safe place to talk about how you don't want to be a mother and how that's the biggest regret that you've ever had in your life.
Yikes on a bike with spikes. Don't say it to her, then say it to me. Say it on my page. I'll make it safe. I think her perspective is important though, so no hate or no shade to this creator. However, new moms, old moms, women that are thinking about being moms, you need to understand that your experiences with motherhood are either going to be really good ones or really bad ones. And the people that you allow in your life while you're experiencing being a mom are either going to make you feel very, very safe or very, very unsafe. And you do need to identify what these people look like. This is about to be a rant. It's about to piss some people off. So unfollow me now. You don't have to announce it. Just go. The truth is, people don't want to hear shit about being a mom unless it's positive. The Abaya could read at a 3rd grade level now. Yeah. I honestly, being a mom is the best thing that ever happened to me. I wouldn't know what to do if I wasn't a mom. I don't have any skills. I don't have any aspirations. Just being a mom. If something were to happen to my baby, I wouldn't know what to do, because then I wouldn't be a mom. Whenever a woman discloses her discontent or her regrets around motherhood, you'll often hear people say things like, well, why didn't you think about that before you got pregnant, before you became a mom? And it's like, I can't help but to think that one of the reasons why women feel like they'll be so happy and content with having a baby and being a mother is because of the misinformation that's around about motherhood. And when women step up and try to tell the ugly truths, the real truths about what it is and what it looks like to be a mom, people, society tell her to shut up and that they are not going to create a safe space for her. The truth is that there will be things that you regret about motherhood, but being a mother is rewarding, just like accomplishing that degree or getting that promotion at work. It doesn't mean that the process isn't hard as or that there aren't things that you wish you could have done differently. Are you guys okay? Being a single mom is hard. Being a married mom is hard. Being a mom in a poly relationship with 9 people up in a house to help is difficult. You might struggle to take care of your child financially. You might not struggle to take care of them financially, but you might struggle to connect with them. You might feel bad internally because you're not spending enough time with them. It's hard. And stop the narrative that it's not. Want to know a secret? The worst moms are the ones that are online pretending to be the best. It's not funny, but it is. There's some things you will experience being a mom. Crying. Really long spouts of sadness and depression. Some days you will hate yourself. Some days you will hate being a mom. Some days you will hate your mom for not teaching you things that you now have to teach your children. Some days you'll be angry. You'll feel regret and discontent. Some days you'll look around and say, so many people wanted me to have a baby, but when I had this baby, nobody's here to help. Because that's one of the things that you'll experience. So many people give you all their opinions on motherhood and what you should do and how you should have a baby at this time and how you should do this as a mom. But as soon as you are a mom, you will see that village slowly just dwindles away. There'll be days that you look at your partner, your baby daddy, your boyfriend, your husband, but y'all ain't ready for that conversation, and say, you begged me for this. You wanted this. You said you wanted to have a child. Why aren't you actively participating? Why aren't you changing? Feelings that also come with being a mom. You feel happiness. You feel a sense of pride. You feel an immense amount of love that you never feel anywhere else. You feel changes that you would have never felt prior to becoming a mom. But one thing you need to ensure that you feel is safe. You need to be safe around the people around your child too. And you need to make sure that you get the away from people that are committed to making you feel unsafe for having natural emotions and feelings that come with motherhood. Fuck out of here.
Anything synonymous with a woman saying, I'm tired, I don't want to do this anymore, I don't like this, I'm uncomfortable, is like World War III breaks out in this bitch. Like, it's crazy, especially if you're a mom, especially if you have children. Like, moms are not allowed, if you're a mom, you're not allowed to be tired. You're not allowed to say, this part of my body hurts, this part of my body's uncomfortable, I don't feel well, I'm sad, I'm angry, my kids are annoying, they're dirty, they stink, I don't like them today. I love my children, but I don't like them today. You know what I mean? Like, if a mom says anything synonymous to that, it's like the world completely goes upside fucking down, okay? And I just think it's so fucking funny. I think it's hilarious. Because and it's the same thing with, like, when women are human. Like, if a woman is a human being and expresses any form of being a human, like when you see those posts about, like, dudes who don't like their girl getting too comfortable enough to where she's farting in front of him, and it's like, oh my God, air came out of your butthole. You did something that was human, oh my God. Like, but anyway, but she was basically like, y'all have glamorized it so much that the girls think that this is what it is. And then when they find out that this isn't what it is, and they say that they don't like it, y'all attack the shit out of them. And I'm like, facts. And then when you have all these girls who are realizing this, because the girls are passing down game and because they are seeing the consequences or the effects of certain actions and choices that people have made, their elders have made, or women in their family have made, and they're trying to break these generational curses. They are basically saying, I don't want to do it the way my mom did it. My mom did it the way she had to. I don't want to be stuck in a position where I have to do something out of having to and not having a choice. I want the choice. I think I'm a person who is very autonomous. I'm very free-spirited. I'm very, for the people. I'm very much solidarity, sovereignty kind of person. And my favorite quote from one of my favorite movies, The Matrix, was, "The problem is the choice." Like, the problem is sometimes we as humans, the problem is us having the choice. And I think when we narrow down how many choices we have, it makes it a little bit simpler for us. But I don't want my choice to be taken away. No matter what that choice is, like whether I'm choosing the man or the bear, like I don't want the choice to be taken away. Like I don't want my ability to choose to be taken away. You know what I mean? Um, which is which is so fucking crazy that you have to like. I mean, it's not crazy because honestly, nothing surprises me anymore when it comes to like humanity. Nothing surprises me. I've seen some of the dark. I've seen some dark shit. Okay, let's just say that I've seen some of the darkest parts of humanity, and nothing surprises me anymore. Um, but yeah, I really just wanted to touch on that because that was really on my mind heavy. Because I asked the elder one time, what is your dream? Like, what do you want to do when you grow up? I basically asked her, what do you want to do when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? And this is a 40-some-year-old woman we talking about, okay, grown ass woman. And she was like, I don't have any dreams. Like, my dream is for my children. My dream is for my kids to be taken care of. That's my dream. Like, girl, what you talking about? Um, and it made me sad. It made me really sad because in my mind, and I live by the idea that your dreams don't stop and your dreams don't die until you do. As long as there's breath in my body, as long as I wake up able bodied, I'm gonna entertain whatever my inner child, my inner teenager, my inner young person wants to do, wants to try. You're never too old. It's never too late. And the same thing with motherhood too. I think people get this like um, misconception that, oh, when you become a mother, your life stops. I don't have children, okay? But I will say this, seeing how we are in a way transitioning, a lot of us are either moving out or we moving back in with our parents, and we are getting older and our parents are getting older, and we're seeing the effects of age on our parents. Our parents are slowing down, we're speeding up, we're living in a fast life, we're trying to make money moves. We trying to make money moves. We trying to do stuff. Um, and our parents are like, girl, I'm trying to go on a cruise. Like my mom just came back from, I think, fucking Jamaica or Mexico or something like that, or Bahamas. I don't know. They going on cruises. They going out. They going to all the smoke lounges. They on TikTok. They on the internet too. So it's like they are going into this like teenage rebellious space where we got to protect our parents from financial scams. We got to protect them from, these dating apps because our parents are being aware of these dating apps. Like, when the fuck are our parents on dating apps? You know what I mean? But we are having to teach our parents the way of this new world of technology and how fast the information and everything's going, so that they are safe, just the same way they had to do for us. And like I said, you always kind of have to acknowledge that inner child. Like I said, we are switching roles with our parents. We are, in a way, parenting our parents. Simple as that. So I just think it's a very interesting time a lot of us are experiencing in our 20s and our 30s or our 40s. Some of our parents are coming to the end of their lives. If you're older, like in your 50s or whatnot, your parents are older. Some of us are, younger, like if you're in your 20s and 30s and your parents are going outside. They outside, they doing all the trends, they wearing all the stuff, and you're like, how the fuck do you even know about this? Like, when did you even learn about this? Like, some of the stuff my mom be talking about, I'm like, girl, she be on Temu and she loves shopping on that stuff. She be on TikTok and all that stuff, and I'm like, girl, you more hip than me because I don't shop, I don't online shop for my clothes for none of that. But anyway, um, we're having to parent our parents. We're having to make decisions that affect us in the long run, but we are taking this shit day by day. Like, we are in an era where a lot of us are like, I'm not on society's timeline. You know what I mean? I'm not on society's deadline and what they're saying I should have and what I should have accomplished by then. You know what I mean? We're not falling for the okie doke no more. Okay? We're investing in ourselves in different ways, and that is time. You know, that is care. That is mental health. That is taking care of yourself. And we're not in a rush to learn to take care of someone else, you know, another life form that is so much more vulnerable than us. Like, I'm struggling my damn learning how to take care of myself, learning who I am, what I like, what I don't like, what foods I like, you know, all that jazz, my schedule, my bedtime, my sleeping patterns, you know, my icks, all that. And you talking about bringing another life force into this world in this economy? Girl. Look how orange you fucking look. Anyway, that's the end of this podcast episode. We're going to keep it short today because my phone is about to die. Anyway, if you found this useful, informative, or encouraging, please share with a friend, like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube algorithm jazz because, girl, we gotta let them know the algorithm we are here. Yeah, I love you. I hope you all have a great day, a great night, whatever time you're watching this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.